Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I'm Ray Luna. For today's reading, we're going to be looking at your April predictions. So for group number 1 here, we have this yellow Peep. For group number 2, we have a pink Peep. And for group number 3, we have a blue Peep. So take your time and choose the Peep that's calling out to you the most. And once you're ready, head to the description or comment section to click on the correlating timestamp for your reading. And in today's reading, we're also going to have some runes pulled at the end, so stay tuned until the end of your reading for that. I hope you guys enjoy this reading, and thanks for watching. Welcome to your reading group number 1. So you chose the yellow Peep, and with your cards here, we have the Hermit, 8 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and the 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like for April, you're going to have some time alone here with the Hermit card, but I do think this is very good. So you're going to have some time alone to work on your personal projects. This is going to be a month where you're learning how to develop your sense of self. You're learning how to have more self-growth in your life. So instead of being stagnant or feeling lost, I feel like you're going to take some time to learn more about yourself. You're going to take some time to work on things that make you feel happy or passionate about life. You're going to be regaining some sort of spark. Maybe you've been feeling disconnected, so by finally taking a step back, like how the Hermit is isolated or is taking time away from society to learn about themselves, you guys are going to be doing that so you can find out what's going to make you tick. Or if you already have things that you like to do, you're going to be gaining a deeper connection with yourself and the things you like. I also feel here too, something you're working on, you could have success with this month. Something you've been taking time on by yourself with, like something you've been working on really hard. I feel like it could really pay off with the 10 of Pentacles. Something you've been very disciplined with could reward you financially. With the Queen of Swords, maybe this is something you had to become detached with to make progress. Like maybe you had to take a step back a couple of times when you were working on this. Maybe you had to not be as emotionally involved in this project. Or you had to reflect on something, like the way this project was making you feel a couple of times. But all that energy work and your emotions related to this project, as I said here with the 10 of Pentacles, there is definitely going to be something coming to fruition that's going to benefit you. I also feel here too, because the Hermit card and the 10 of Pentacles are here, there's a chance you could have more time spent with family or people who are already close with you. So not new energy with people, but sharing energy with people you are already familiar with. Maybe going someplace with your family in April. But other than that, I do think you're going to be more to yourself this month and just focus on your personal projects with great success. So I'm going to shuffle some career oracles and also some love oracles to see insights into those particular areas. Okay, with these cards here, we have unreliable and motivator for career and money. So I do think, interestingly enough, with your first set of cards, I do think you're going to achieve something with your personal projects that can be financially rewarding. But if you have something on the side or a hobby, or if there is a particular work project, I feel like that will be successful. But with these cards here, with unreliable, maybe some of you guys are going to have success with a side hustle or a side job instead of something that's your main thing. Because with unreliable, it's like maybe your current job or there's something within your work situation that you can't trust. So you have to trust yourself and pursue what you think is going to give you more rewards. So I do think any side hustles, side projects, your personal projects, this is going to give you the reward. I think your main job or the thing you're like working on the most might not actually be the source of this reward. And maybe some of you guys with the Queen of Swords, you're smart and you already knew that. So whatever development happens, you know it's going to come from something you're doing on the side. This isn't going to be like a reward from your 9-to-5 job. This is going to be a reward from a business you have or a hobby you have that gives you reward or recognition in some way. I hope that makes sense. And with Motivator, I feel like you guys are going to be really motivated to do more. I feel like once you see this progress in April with your personal goals and your hobbies, you're going to be very happy about it. And maybe you're going to start seeing that you have value outside of a traditional work environment. Maybe too, like this could be being recognized by other companies. Like if you work at a traditional job or wherever you're working at, maybe someone else notices your skill or another place wants to hire you. But I feel like this is not coming from your main source of income. You're getting rewards from something else that's going to prove to you that you can do something else or be valued by other people. You're not stuck in a certain situation. And with your oracles here on the right, we have knowledge and dying love. So I feel like when it comes to like your love relationships, if you are single, I don't think this is a month where you're going to be focused on love. I do think you're learning about how to level up your life here with the book of love, knowledge. This is giving love to yourself, using knowledge to improve your own life with that personal goal of yours, and doing things so that when the time is right for love, you're ready for it. Your life's in order and things won't be chaotic. And dying love. Maybe some of you guys have recently broken up with someone or you're planning to break up with someone in April. That could also be why you want to spend time by yourself with the Hermit to repair and restore your own energy so you can eventually socialize again or go out with someone new. For those of you in a relationship, I do think there could be some issues in the relationship in April, so you might be spending more time by yourself so you and your person can get a break from each other, or you and your person could be focusing on, your own life goals, not the relationship this month. But I do think for those of you where there's no problems in your relationship, this could just be like love's not the main focus this month. You're really focusing on yourself. So I'm going to pull a couple of runes for you guys so you can see any other themes or energy that will be around you in April. Okay, so it's not focusing the camera, but with this rune, this is Algi's, and it is about protection against evil or things from the outside. So in April, you're going to be protected from outside influences, and that makes sense because we have the Hermit retreating, protecting your energy. I also feel here too, you're going to be developing courage. That's another message of this rune. Having the ability to be brave and face things head on. So that's what you're doing this month as well. And with this rune here, hopefully like you can see it, this is Ingwas, and this is about knowledge, growth, things relating to the home as well. So like fertility, growing something. That also makes sense with the Hermit card. You're trying to grow yourself and make sure you feel comfortable developing knowledge too. And it's funny because we have this knowledge card I'm just connecting to. So there's definitely something here about developing spiritual knowledge, knowledge of yourself, something you have to do next. And with the X looking rune here, this is Gabo, and it means gift or exchange. So you guys are going to be having some sort of gift given to you, but it's going to be from something you're giving as well. So this isn't just you're receiving something, it's two ways, okay? So this could be your talent or skill. Because of your talent and skill you're giving someone else, they're finding value with that, and then they're giving you an opportunity, or they're giving you something in exchange for your talent or your gift you're giving them. I also feel like too, this is talking about a spiritual gift. I keep picking that up right now. From something you have to go through or had to go through. There's a lesson here, but it's a spiritual knowledge you're receiving from going through it. And your life is going to be better off because you went through that lesson, that hardship, but it's coming back to you as a blessing. So it's like there could be some sort of blessing in disguise you have to deal with in April, and you'll start to realize like, wow, I'm lucky that I had to go through that, because now I'm having this spiritual knowledge, these spiritual gifts come to light. So yeah, that was your reading group number 1. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. If you like to support me, consider liking the video, subscribing, hitting the notification bell so you don't miss any other videos like this. But I hope your April is great, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye. Welcome to your reading group number 2. So you chose the pink Peep, and with your cards here, we have the Queen of Wands, 3 of Swords, the Tower, and 2 of Pentacles. So I feel like in April, you guys are going to be gaining the confidence and courage to push through any hardships you've been dealing with. I feel like you guys could be dealing with some hard times with the 3 of Swords and the Tower, being sad something suddenly ended, something in your life suddenly shifting, and that makes things like really sad or hard for you to deal with. Like maybe you have a lot on your plate and more keeps being put on it. So you're just like, okay, please give me a break, or you're hoping this ends soon. I just feel like a lot of heavy energy you could have been dealing with for quite some time. But this month, you're going to be gaining the confidence to push through all this. You're going to be taking control of your life and start to fix things, or even if something's not your fault, it's like you're going to be finding ways to make sure there's a solution, or things aren't going to be as difficult or hard for you. You're really going to be finding ways to make sure these situations, maybe it's been affecting your mental health, you're going to find a way to fix all this. And with the 2 of Pentacles here, I feel like this is going to be a lot for you guys. Like you're going to be busy handling many things at once, but this is something that's going to be worth the effort. You're going to be pushing through this sadness. You're going to be finding ways that you can still be productive. Like maybe some of you guys been dealing with mental health and you feel like you haven't been as productive. Maybe you're going to find a way to give yourself break days where you can just not do as much. You can take a break and process your emotions. And then you're going to have other days where it's your production day, where you're going to be doing a lot of things to feel like you're making progress. There's going to be something you're doing. This is like from you, not other people. There's something you're doing that's going to balance things out again and make it so it's just less difficult for you guys. So that is a good development for April. So I'm going to shuffle a couple more cards for you guys and see what else is coming. So with these cards here, we have the 9 of Pentacles and Queen of Swords. So I pulled a couple of extra cards for this pile just to see what else can come through. So I feel like you guys are definitely going to have more comfort with the 9 of Pentacles. That talks about feeling comfortable in your skin, feeling happy with your environment. So all this work you're going to be doing in April, or the work you have planned, it will pay off. So I don't want you guys to feel sad or upset. Like, this will definitely lead to something better for you, and facing these issues head on. Maybe there's been something you've been putting to the back for quite some time that is emotionally upsetting, and then it comes to a head like the tower, and it shakes things up, or the pot boils over and you can't ignore it any longer. So whatever that is this month, taking care of it will result in you feeling more balanced emotionally with the Queen of Swords, like taking a step back and evaluating things, fixing things, and not letting yourself feel such negative emotions. You're going to be processing that so you can feel more level-headed and feel more comfortable, not just in your environment, but like feeling more comfortable mentally with your mental health, feeling more comfortable in the way you're just feeling in life in general. So that's really great. This is going to be something that's very much so worth it. So now I'm going to put down some career oracles and love oracles to see specific messages in those areas. Okay, with these cards here, we have motivator and envy. So with career and money, be careful you're not comparing yourself to other people that are further ahead. So I feel like you could be envying other people, not in a negative way, but more so like, this person has these rewards. Why don't I? Because I've been working really hard. You know what I mean? So it's like, this is something that a lot of people deal with. It's not anything to feel shame about. This is just saying you can't compare yourself to other people, because some people might have had a leg up in ways you haven't had. Maybe your circumstances are harder than other people's. And with your life path, you could be dealing with difficulties, but at the same time, like, other people you're envying could actually have a completely different reality. Maybe their life's actually really hard and it just looks nice. Maybe it seems like they're getting a lot of rewards, but they're not really. So this is just a reminder to be motivated with your own life. Don't focus on other people's. Look at your own skills and talents, and look at your own life story. Maybe there are things you've dealt with that many other people can't. So be motivated by that. I also see here too, if someone's being envious of you in April, ignore that. Like, people being envious of you is their problem. It's a reflection of their own lack. And, some people aren't envious for negative reasons. It's like a normal response, like, oh, wow, I wish I could have that too. You know what I mean? But if someone's coming towards you and they're envious and they're part of this Three of Swords or Tower moment, ignore them and focus on your own goals. Motivate yourself. Use that as like, people being envious of you is something to motivate you to go further. Okay? And with your love oracle here, we have blind love and photograph. So I usually don't like giving messages like this, but I do think with blind love and photographs, you guys could be feeling nostalgic about someone you used to be with, or there could be a chance here to connect with a relationship that has fizzled out, or an ex, something like that. Because like, I'm thinking of someone looking at old photographs of someone and wanting to be with them again, or reaching out. And with blind love, it's like you're only seeing things through rose-tinted goggles, okay? Like, you're only remembering the happy moments, the good moments, but what about the bad? Are you remembering those? Are you remembering why? This is an ex situation. So this is just saying, if that happens, be aware you're not being blind to how this person actually treated you. If there's an ex coming back with good intentions, sure, give it a chance. But this is saying, like, be careful of someone from your past in love trying to come back, because it could just be nostalgia, remembering how things were, instead of them actually being good. And for those of you in a relationship, I think you and your partner could be blind in love. Like, you're going to have really good memories this month, new memories, like new photographs, but you're also going to be looking at your old times together and really reflecting and having nostalgia on how your relationship has developed. how it has changed over time. So now I'm going to put down some runes and I'll try to focus some in the camera. But with group number 1, it was kind of hard to do that. So, bear with me, you guys. I'll try my best here. Sorry, my camera isn't focusing. Okay, so with this rune here, it's Hugalaz, and it's change through destruction. So this month you will be going through changes, but it's kind of deconstructing all the old things that need to leave so that something else can come in afterwards. This is talking about dealing with temporary difficulties so things can resolve afterwards. And I think that makes sense with what we picked up with these cards here. I'm definitely picking that up for you guys. And with this rune here, Othala, this is talking about being persistent. It also can talk about receiving something from your family. So this can be an inheritance. Maybe there's something sad here because you maybe previously, this is only if it already happened, previously maybe you had a family member pass away, so you could still be dealing with the aftermath of this in April. Maybe this family member left you an inheritance. So, of course, even if you receive something like that, it's sad because most people would prefer to have their family member, of course. This also could be like a family heirloom or something passed on through generations you guys could receive this month, if this has already happened, by the way. And with this rune here, Fehu, this is talking about wealth earned through hard work. So while you could receive wealth through an inheritance from a family member, you also could receive wealth or some type of achievement with your ability to process everything that's going on in April. And I feel like you're doing a lot of work. You're trying to balance out your life. You're trying to take control over difficulties. So you will be rewarded for this by the end of April or even further along. I do think April's a month of cleaning things up and fixing things. So this could be a little bit further out, this reward, but you're definitely on the path for something good happening. I also want to say here too, this can talk about a new beginning. So April's setting you up for something new. By clearing out the junk, you're able to get new things in your life and have new things fill the place of the old. So I hope that has helped you guys. Hope this reading has helped you in some way, but that was it. If you like this reading, consider liking the video, subscribing. I would really appreciate that. But I hope you're able to resolve these issues, and the next month will be even better. So have a good day, guys. Bye. Welcome to your reading group number 3. With your cards here, we have Justice, 10 of Cups, Page of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. So what I see here for your April, I feel like you guys are going to be really happy with something that's going to happen here with Justice and the 10 of Cups. Maybe someone who has wronged you is finally going to get some karma, and you're going to be able to be there and see that. So you're going to feel like, okay, I'm finally receiving justice in some way. I'm finally getting something that I deserve. This might not just be karma for someone, but this could be feeling happy with the way something's working out. Like something is finally playing out in your favor. Something's finally improving, so you can be happy this month and be like, okay, maybe things will work out for me. Or with this happening, you're going to feel happy because it's like, your efforts are finally being seen by someone. You're finally getting like a little bit more money for your work. You're finally being seen for things you're putting out there on the internet. Like there's something here where you're finally going to get something that you deserve for your efforts. And I also think you could be doing something new this month. that's inspiring you or something you wanted to do for quite some time with the Page of Wands. You finally could be taking a trip, checking out a store that's in your town that you always drove by and never checked out, but you finally get to do that. Like there's something here you're finally going to get to do, or you're going to finally take a trip. If you are taking a trip, it could be someplace warm here with the sand in the back and the lizard on the card. But you're going to be doing something where you feel like you can finally flourish and blossom with this flower too on the card, that rose. You're going to be experiencing like beautiful things in April. With the Queen of Pentacles too, you could be feeling like you finally have more money this month. I picked that up too with the first two cards. Like you're having some sort of reward so you can finally do something that you had to put off for a while. So maybe you couldn't spend money for a while. You had to budget. But this month, it's like you're going to be able to treat yourself. You're going to be able to have fun and go on a trip or do something with that little extra money that's making you happy. Like you're finally able to get more experiences this month and do something like fun, unique, different. And you're not going to have to constantly worry about like, oh, I have absolutely no budget for this. You're going to be surprised in a way that you don't expect in April. So I'm going to put down some oracles for career and money and some love oracles so we can get some more insight into those specific areas. Okay, with these cards here, we have reconsider a decision, planner. So with career and money, there could be something you have to reevaluate or change. Maybe because you're going on a trip or you have more money, you might have to take a break at work. You have to change something on your daily planner. For some of you guys too, I could feel like this is like taking time off, even though someone at your work, like a manager, a coworker might be telling you, oh, please reconsider taking time off, but you had this for quite some time, or you're really looking forward to doing this month. So it's like you're saying no to that, but you could have opposition from you taking your time off. Ignore that. Take time for yourself this month to actually enjoy life. I think you guys are going to do that regardless of me saying that. There could be someone who's not happy that you're able to take time off, or they want you to reconsider, but don't feel forced to do something you don't want to do. If you really need this time off, you really want to have something fun, do it anyway. You also deserve a break. And with the love oracle cards here, we have sweet home and apology. So I feel like if you're in a love relationship, you could receive an apology in April. From the person you're with. Maybe they haven't been treating you the way you want, or they're not purposely treating you bad. They just could be having other priorities or their mind someplace else. Maybe they don't realize they treated you a certain way. So you could be getting an apology if you're already in a relationship, or there could be a small conflict in April that you will receive an apology from your partner because of the way they acted, because of how, if there's any fallout from something they have done. That will be resolved though. It's not something big. If you guys are single, I do think you have to be careful as well. With sweet home and apology, you could be feeling comfortable not going out as much. You could be feeling comfortable in your own space, but you could have someone from the past here with apology. I don't get how someone new could apologize to you. So this feels like this is definitely someone from the past, maybe trying to say, oh, I'm sorry, I treated you a certain way, but use discernment on whether or not that is a good choice. If this is something where it is genuinely a mistake, sure, you can give that person another chance. But some of you guys, I don't think you will, because with Sweet Home, this is like you're enjoying your time and company alone in April. So why are you going to invite someone back in who didn't treat you right the first time? So that's up for you guys to decide whether or not you want that to happen. So I'm going to pull some runes, and bear with me, you guys. Like, my camera isn't focusing when I'm pulling them. So it might be blurry, and I'll try to fix that. But I'll put some down now. Okay, with this first rune here, Perthro, this is talking about some sort of luck or fate that will find you in April. So I feel like you guys will probably have some sort of luck, like something good happening, like maybe that trip, you're going to be lucky when you go on it, or by having some sort of joy coming to you, that justice, that's what's going to make you feel lucky or give you luck. I also feel like it could be fated for you. Like, let's say at work, you have a manager or boss telling you to reconsider time off. If something negative happens with that, that could be fate telling you, hey, maybe take another direction. Maybe you're not supposed to be there. If you're always having resistance when you're trying to do something for yourself. And with this other rune here, Awaz, this is talking about protection, or it can talk about a connection between like your daily life and also things being like divine, or also talking about that fate. So maybe it's part of your fate to have something shift and change with what happens in April. And I feel like this doesn't really make sense when I'm saying it now, but I feel like as April, you're living your life. This is going to make sense as time goes by. There's something that's going to happen that's divinely guided, but it's related to your daily routine. This could be with that job, or having unsupportive bosses. That could be related to that. And lastly here, we have Othala. This is talking about family, inheritance. So with Sweet Home, maybe there is some good times with your family. Maybe you're going to have some connection with your family members, or there's going to be something that makes you feel like you're at home, you're comforted. It's also possible that a family member could help you out at home, or you could receive something from a family member, but I don't feel like this is from someone passing away. I feel like this is someone giving you a gift, potentially. I also feel like if you've been persistent on an issue relating to your family, maybe this will be resolved in April. So that was your reading, group number 3. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments, and if you would like to support the channel, consider liking the video, subscribing. I always appreciate that. I hope this reading has helped you in some way, and I hope to see you guys in the next reading. Bye.